The list of PFA Players of the Year nominees were released this morning. Let's take a look at who could win the award for the 2022-23 season. No surprise to see 3 Manchester City players nominated after their treble-winning season. There's Kevin De Bruyne, who got 16 assists last season. That's the most in the Premier League. John Stones, well, he adapted into that hybrid midfield role. And, of course, Erling Haaland has been included after his record-breaking 36 goals, breaking onto the scene in the Premier League and breaking records. Arsenal ran City close. They've had captain Martin Ødegaard after his 15-goal season, plus also Bukayo, Saka, and finally Harry Kane for his 30 goals for Tottenham last year. Could he potentially win the award after departing for Bayern Munich? We'll have to wait and see. The Young Player of the Year nominees were announced as well. Haaland and Saka feature on that list too. Saka's teammate Gabriel Martinelli is also on there, plus Moises Caicedo, who's just joined Chelsea, his former Brighton teammate Evan Ferguson, and Aston Villa's Jacob Ramsey. Right, I want to get the guys in on this. Cast your minds back to last season. PFA Awards happening at the beginning of this season. Is there a standout candidate to win this award, Patrick?
You almost kept a straight face asking that question. Yeah, I think everybody every year says that it's nice just to be nominated. I think that this is probably truer than most because Haaland is just such a clear, outstanding candidate. It's got to be him.
Is there a case for anyone else other than him? And actually, I keep forgetting Saka, who appears on the Young Player of the Year. He feels like he's been around for so long, hasn't he, as well? And you kind of think it's such a shame because Haaland is going to wipe the board, isn't he, surely?
Yeah, I think if Arsenal had got over the line, I think Martin Ødegaard would have had a really good shout, actually. I thought he was magnificent last year, only his second year, full year in the Premier League, and he was absolutely brilliant, 15 goals, as we just mentioned as well. But with Arsenal falling away, finishing 5 points behind Man City, it's got to be the guy that broke all the individual records. It's supposed to be an individual award. It has to be Haaland.
You the same?
Yeah, I won't argue with Doogie there on the end. He says Haaland. I agree with him. I don't think anyone can really, have a strong argument against him. The way he impacted the Premier League from the very first second he joined and started playing games, the transition was seamless. And we talk so many times about transfers and the player just needs a little bit of time to adjust. He's got to get used to the lifestyle. It's a new country, new setup, new training ground, new manager. All that went out the window with Erling Haaland because he was just so brilliant from the very first moment. Yeah, and I have to think if he wins, he'll be able to collect it in person because it's the end of the month as opposed to it being the end of the season when City were a little bit busy doing things in Europe, weren't they? Apparently trying to forget that. But no, they did. They won the treble, won the Super Cup as well. And he'll be there in the Northwest to pick up that award if, or I should say, when he wins it. I mean, who knows? Who knows?